hope you're all well and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking all things shopping smarter and more wisely. I'm going to share some of my top tips with you guys on what I do when it comes to shopping, just to save time, money and shop more sustainably too. So I'm going to be sharing around 10 tips with you guys today, and these are just tips that I've developed over the years, that I've just picked up along the way, and that really helps me shop that much better. So my first tip today is today's sponsor, and that is the Karma app. So if those of you haven't heard of Karma before, this is going to be a game changer for you when you're shopping. So Karma is a free app that you can use on your desktop, on your Chrome extension, or on your mobile. The app is designed to make you save money and time when shopping online, and you can save all your favourite items in one place to go back to. It really makes your shopping experience that much easier, and it also saves time too. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a quick demo on the screen of how to use the app. It's super easy, it's going to save you so much time and money, so I will share that now. Firstly, go onto Google Chrome and head to karmanow.com. I'll save the link in my description box below. Once you're on the website, you can select the Add to Chrome button and install the extension. You can then enter your details to create your account. You'll then be taken on a little demo on how to use it, with key features like the coupon finder, automatic Karma cashback, and real-time alerts. You can plan and organise your shopping by saving items that you like from over 50,000 stores. Here's a little demo on how to use it. I'm just browsing the COS site and you'll see the Karma pin pop up at the side, which you can move anywhere on the screen. If you select the arrows, all items on the page will appear, but I'm just going to select the one I like and add it to my Karma dashboard. As you can see, COS offer cashback on their site, so make sure to activate Karma Cash. Then click on the pin, select your size, any price change, and I'm also adding this to my Spring Summer 22 board so that I have it organised. You can also use this on your mobile too. Select an item you like, scroll to the share button and add to your Karma app. Once you've saved your favourite items, they'll pop up in your dashboard under My Items, where you can see all of your boards. Here I've created a few for summer, Paris, and my wish list. It's a great way to organise those key pieces that you're wanting to update your wardrobe with, or buy those missing staples. One of my favourite features in the app is that it can scan websites for any coupon codes. So once you go to the checkout, select the I Feel Lucky button and let Karma do the work. This is a special feature when using the app via Chrome extension on your computer, so I'd highly recommend shopping this way. As you can see, I've saved 10% off this purchase by using the Karma app, and I can earn cashback via COS for this purchase too. If you want to see how many more stores offer cashback via PayPal, head into your dashboard and select Karma Cash. It's really easy to use and helps you save money too. So that was just a quick demo of how to use the app. Make sure to download it to your desktop on the Chrome extension and on your mobile as well. I use this app every time I shop now. It just saves you so much time and money, and is really going to help you hone in on your favourite things, which brings me nicely on to the second tip. So tip number 2 is to create a wish list. So before I got the Karma app, I used to create a little wish list on my phone and create a little board on Canva of just things that I was looking for and saving for. Now that I have the app, I can just pop it all in there and create a little board for that, which you will have seen previously. So it's a really easy way to just hone in on those things that you're saving for or that you really need. And with it being on the Karma app, you can always go back and check as well and see if there's any discount codes or deals that have come up. So you're going to be informed on there when you've got your wish list all laid out. The great thing about creating a wish list as well is that it really stops the temptation for you to impulse buy, which takes me really nicely onto tip number 3. Tip number 3, avoid impulse buying. I know I used to be a culprit for this. I was terrible. I would go into store, look online, see something that I loved and just buy it straight away, didn't even think. So now I ask myself 3 questions. Do I need this in my wardrobe? Can I wear this with multiple items in my wardrobe, and can I afford this? So once I take a step back when I see the piece and I'm like, I need that, I ask myself those 3 questions, and 9 times out of 10 the answer is no. So if you're feeling like this with an impulse purchase, have a look in your wardrobe and see if you've got something similar already that you can utilise in different ways and style with different items that you already have. So tip number 4 is to set a budget. So before you start shopping, set your budget for each area. So this can be for your basics, for your accessories, for shoes, and this really helps you to prioritise what you want to spend your money on. For example, I will put aside a little bit extra each month if I'm saving for a luxury purchase like a bag, for example, or it could be a staple that I'm missing in my wardrobe and I want to get a really good quality piece. So usually what I do is I set my budget for the month in all areas, not just shopping, and then I can see what I've got left to spend those on, put a little bit aside for the luxury items, and then see if I've got enough left to spend on the key staples and investing in those quality pieces. So tip number 5 is know your own personal style. So I have just done a video on this, which I will link below. There's loads of tips and tricks in there for you guys to try. And once you hone in on your personal style, this is going to make your shopping experience so much easier. So this really helps you to figure out what you really love to wear, what silhouette suits you, what colours you love to wear and that you pick out the most of. And once you know all these key details, it's going to be so much easier for you to shop because you're going to naturally filter out all the things that don't resonate with you and look for those key pieces that are missing. So once you've nailed your personal style, this brings me nicely onto tip number 6. And when shopping, this is to focus on style, not fashion. So every season, there's always going to be new trends from left, right and centre. And now that you've honed in on what your style is, you can really eliminate a lot of these trends. So for instance, when I'm looking through H&M or looking through Mango, I will kind of just skim past the more printed pieces because I know that's not me. And then I'll look for the more minimal styles that are going to go with other things in my wardrobe, and it just really helps to simplify the whole process when shopping. So you'll naturally start to scroll past things that don't resonate with you either. So you'll focus on what shapes you love, the colours, the fit, the style. You can add these to your favourites using the Karma app, or you can just add them straight to basket if you know that you need that piece. So every season I do create a trends video and I focus on the ones that are more suited to me. And these are usually trends that come around every year anyway. But then there's the odd ones that will fit into my style, like the cutouts, the oversized blazers and the chunky sandals as well, which I know I'm going to wear again and again. So if you see any trend pieces that you know you're going to wear time and time again, that they're going to go with other pieces in your wardrobe, add these to your favourites and then you can go back, have a look later. So for me, I love honing in on my favourite trends every season. I usually select between like 5 to 8 that I love and that I know I'm going to wear again and again. Some of these come around every year in a different way. So it's all about styling it in different ways, making it work for you and making sure those pieces go with other pieces in your wardrobe as well. I'll link my recent trends video below. My style is very minimal, very Scandi, and a lot of the trends that I've picked out are in there. Tip number 7. So this links in with style as well, and that is shopping second hand. So you don't have to buy everything brand new all the time. I use Depop, Vinted, eBay all the time, especially for like oversized fit blazers, and you can get great second-hand designer pieces as well, and you know they're going to be of great quality. So definitely don't rule out those. And charity shops too, it's always worth having a look in the more like affluent areas. So like sometimes I'd go into Cheshire and have a look in like the Oxfam and everything there because I found some great pieces. There was an amazing like Massimo Dutti blazer in there the other day, and it just makes the shopping experience so fun as well. So I know sometimes it can be quite daunting going into a vintage shop or going into a charity shop and like trawling through it all. But if you just make a little list on your phone or create a mood board of the pieces that you're looking for example, some wide leg trousers or a blazer, then you know that you're looking for those specific pieces, and it makes it so much fun and the whole experience less stressful too. So keeping on the theme of more sustainable shopping, and that is replace and recycle. So one in, one out. And this is something that I've been using for a while, and it really helps me curate my wardrobe, refresh it time and time again. And I'm not forever looking in there thinking, I don't have anything to wear. It's all there. And if I needed to update a few pieces and take out some old pieces, resell those, then it's all done in that recycle, replace process. So once I bought something from my wish list, I'll then have a look back in my wardrobe and see if there's any other things that I've just not been wearing a lot of recently, if I've duplicated on anything, and then I will resell this item. So it's almost like you're getting the cash from one item to put into the other as well. And this is a really good way to keep costs down when spending money on clothes as well, because you're using that one in, one out rule. And it also really helps to keep your wardrobe concise as well. So there's been times in the past where I've had so many clothes, I've looked in there and been like, I don't know what to wear, I've got nothing. When in actual fact, I've just got too much of one thing. I really love this method because you know that piece is going to a new home, then you can use the money to put towards one of your wish list pieces, and then you know you're going to get one of your favourite pieces back in your wardrobe. And it's just a nice little process. It reminds me of a kid when you get a little bit of pocket money to get sweets. But this is like my adult version of it and putting it into something that I've really saved for, I really want to buy. And you also know that other piece has gone to a nice new home. So tip number 9, and that is look for quality. This is something that has been drilled into me in the design world. So when I've been going on shopping trips as a designer, we're always looking at the quality, the finishings, the fabrics. So that is just instilled in me even when I'm buying things for myself. So for example, this shirt is incredible quality. It's 100% silk, and you can see it's made really well as well. You can see we've got the French seam finishings, so nothing is overlocked. All threads are cut nice and neatly, and it's just so well made. The yoke at the back is finished really nicely too. So these are things that I always look for when purchasing a new piece. Another example is when buying knitwear. So a lot of knitwear out there can seem reasonably priced and really cheap for what it is, but always check the composition because it's likely that it's over 50% acrylic, and then you're not going to get that long lasting feel. It's going to bobble a lot. So when it comes to knitwear, usually something 40 or 50% acrylic I will avoid, and then I'll save up for a more good quality piece. Also check for linings on garments as well. So some pieces like this don't need lining because they're a shirt, but some tops and dresses that are in this lovely silk or satin fabric do need lining. For example, this one from Pretty Lavish is fully lined, as you can see. All the finishings are beautiful. At the bottom as well, it's all finished really, really nicely, and it's not going to be see-through either, and it's a really soft lining on the skin. Whereas I know I've had some tops like this from Zara in the past, and they're just the single satin fabric, overlocked seams, it's not been finished very well, and threads started to unravel. Another good example is my sleeper dress. So this linen dress has got French seams down the side, we've got the finishings around the sleeve, and on the side seam as well. So you're not going to get any of that annoying overlocking rubbing on your skin. It's all finished beautifully, hence why this is a higher price point item, because everything about it is great quality. The fabric, the finishings, and the brand itself is beautiful. You also don't have to break the bank when looking for good quality pieces either. These can be high street pieces. For example, this shirt here, I've noticed that even H&M have done the French seams down the side seam. They haven't on the armhole, but this doesn't bother me too much because the fabric's a really nice heavyweight satin. It is a poly blend, but it's gonna last that much longer with these finished seams as well. So if you just look for these little things when high street shopping, you can really find some gems too. Just be mindful of any snagging or any threads that look loose, just avoid those. So those were my top tips on shopping smarter, wisely, and more sustainably. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you guys have any tips as well, pop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to download the Karma app for free on your Chrome extension or your mobile as well. It's honestly going to change your life when it comes to shopping. It's just made it so much easier and saves you time and money too. So I will pop that in the description box below. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon.